Hello and welcome! It's your Nykona, enjoy your midnight here. And today I'm back with some more Lodge Wars action. We're still into round 4, but today I don't have the games for my Lodge or my opponents or even my own games. Today I'm here with a special guest from Masterclass, Rabasmoon. Rabasmoon, say hello.
Hey, that's me. That's that guy. So I'll be playing my games in Midnight Channel, and I hope it can be some turn into some good content
Oh
for
yeah,
his
surely will.
subscribers.
My fellow Nykona enjoyer. So, Masterclass in this round, in round 4, is up against Jacques. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And Rabasmoon, tell us what warlords you are playing this round.
So I picked mainly Nykona as it's my main warlord. Basically, I always pick him for this kind of tournaments, and he's pretty flexible in the way that he can be built. You can do troop builds like regular builds, burn builds, TC builds that can work out really well in tournaments because your opponent may not be expecting them. So I'll actually be playing one of those cheese builds today against my opponent. So maybe if they work out, you'll
Okay.
get an example of them. And then Thiel, Aeonid Thiel,
Mm.
the Ultramarine, 30 HP, because he's actually pretty strong. And I kind of went for the try hard way. So yeah, I picked him.
Okay, I'm already excited for Nykona. I mean, I played Ultramarines in this round too. I played Gage. Worked out perfectly. And what's your opponent playing? Do you know that already?
Yes, he's playing Konrad Curze and Jaghatai Khan. So pretty
Oh,
strong solo warlords, I guess. Pretty
okay.
focused on that playstyle.
Yeah, that's interesting that he plays two warlords with the same playstyle. But yeah, I guess why not? It can work out
Yes,
against
we
solo
could be
decks, but
surprised.
hmm. They are both very weak to aggro and stuns and like I don't know. I wouldn't make that choice to be honest. Like two warlords, or like Khan and Curse have both the exactly same playstyle in my opinion. You try to reach Reckoning, you try to like then solo your opponent by yourself, only with your warlord with I don't know Apotheosis or whatever Mercy and Forgiveness on Curse, and then the Dao Skill Rider combo on Khan. I don't know. That's cheeky. I'm gonna admit that, but I'm looking forward to that. So you're gonna play it live, yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
so hopefully that's more interesting than seeing a recording, or so I hope.
Yeah, sure it
So I'm
is.
gonna notice my opponent and we'll get started with this.
Okay, here we go. First game, he picks Curse. Alright, in
Yes,
between,
that's actually. Sorry,
yeah, in between
I
you talked a
cut you
bit
there.
about your deck choices, so you have a couple of interesting cards in here. The viewers don't know it yet. But let's see, let's see. He kept his whole hand, that's looking bad.
Must be good.
Must be good.
So Recon Claw doesn't actually threaten anything to us. And we're just gonna take it easy for now. I actually wanna start first in this matchup, so that's not really a big issue either. So it doesn't really matter. So first off, we're gonna try chipping him down
Yep,
little by
yep.
little, because Warp Retreat cannot kill from 40 anymore. It does 35 damage with the optimal combo.
Oh, it's a Warp Retreat
So
deck.
yes, we're playing that.
Holy
So
shit.
apparently he's
Modest.
actually running aggro curse.
Modest strike.
So
Okay. And you already.
kinda got me pretty scared. So Fury from Above is actually for the Kana matchup,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
which you can replace one Moradus with Fury from Above, and it does more than twice Moradus damage in the combo turn.
Yeah, yeah, makes
So
sense. An exorcism for the 3 energy stun.
so we're gonna cycle first, see what we get, and we're gonna pass turn. As
Alright.
long as we use ability every turn, we shouldn't have too many trouble with the enemy damage.
Mm-hmm.
What can be an issue is overdrawing. If he can get Lactitia now, if and we don't play any cards at all,
Mm.
it can
So,
be quite problematic.
so
So right now
maybe.
I'm contemplating ditching my Fury from Above, because I think I won't need it honestly, and it might kill the Recon Claw.
Mm.
Doesn't really matter Well, that's alright.
Oh, it did. Nice. You could also play the Guerrilla Warfare for the safe kill drilling site
Yes,
ability.
but that leaves me on the same spot in which Lectitio makes us overdraw. So I'm not really convinced about it. So we're running into our first problem because I wasn't really expecting to be facing this kind of troops in the enemy's deck.
A Javelin would be really nice here.
Yes, I've actually only run one because yeah, might be touching a little bit too hard.
Bit overtacked, eh?
So, sorry, what?
A little bit overtacked.
Yes, that's where I was afraid, but we shouldn't be running into any trouble anyway. We'll just take a little bit of damage and that's it. So we're gonna have to run the risk of facing Lexisia. Let's hope we don't overdraw our warp retreats.
Okay.
And we're actually gonna hit. Doesn't really cost us anything. There's a couple of healing cards in the deck.
Okay,
not bothered by that.
And another Wrecking Claw.
Excuse me, didn't catch that. So here the play is simple. We're gonna using Morados and stealthing leaves us at risk of him having a terror flanker with Recon Claw and buffing his Endro check.
Yeah.
But we don't really have much of a choice. If we use supplies first to draw Curse of the Raven, for example, which I also can't use mainly because we won't get 35 damage with the combo.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like we'll need it though, so maybe that might be the play. We're actually gonna use Morados on the mortar and stealth.
Yeah, I think
we'll
that's
probably
a safe
be
play.
able to find an answer to Endro check by the next turn.
Okay. But it's very unlikely he has a terror flanker here.
Well,
yeah,
that's fine.
He doesn't. Oh.
We got lucky there with 1 damage there.
Yeah. Still kill the Raiders. That was a 50-50 more or less. Legacy of Spices. Oh boy, okay.
So we're pretty far from the combo still.
Yeah. I see.
So we're just gonna have to stall for now.
Oh boy, I sure hope he didn't pack any anti-stealth here. Because he could have like, if I know I play against Ravenguard, I would just like put 2 Secretary Axiarchs in my deck, Secretary Peltas, 2 Informant Networks, like 4 anti-stealth cards, and...
I'd actually be really happy if he used the anti-stealth because he wouldn't have the lethal damage and then I'd be feeling a lot more safe.
Yeah.
If he used 1 already.
Yeah.
As long as I have 1 HP, I can still get this game done.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be using my second orders from Terra. It's pretty likely that we'll get Deliverance, Command Breeds, Javelins, any of those answers. If not, we can always use Manifest Destiny along with something.
I see.
He's probably gonna use his Reckoning now. Yes.
Oh. Here's the Curse.
Yes, I actually wanna keep that one. So we're gonna draw first because our current options allow it. That can be very good, but I think we need to draw.
Yep. That was basically a third drilling site. Oh, like this here.
And I'm not sure if I want to use any of those. What I need to use is ability to have stealth available next turn.
Yep, and manifest probably, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. So
It
manifest.
wouldn't even lethal with Raven. So that's gonna be the play.
Yep.
We'll just keep the Electitio until we can do a combo, and they'll do it straight ahead.
Okay.
Alright,
It's
Apotheosis.
Yeah,
I
Apotheosis.
actually wasn't expecting that. So we'll need to do as much damage as possible.
Here's a javelin.
So I'm gonna be using it because there's no reason not to.
Yep, get rid of the shack.
We know we already used the... So he's got a P alpha in hand, I know that. And we still need to do quite a couple more damage if he has another Apotheosis plus P alpha. So yeah. Gonna keep it. This also stops Tenebor Talon from using fast on us.
He's probably not playing it, but yeah.
Yeah, well I don't know what to think really after the Mortar.
Okay, what is this? Jubek and what's it called? I don't even see this card at all. What's it called? The
Something Talon.
Seeker Talon or something, right? Yeah, Seeker
Yes,
Talon.
you got it right there. So, I'm actually not too happy with that. So we know...
Here's the warp retreat.
Alright. We actually need to not warp retreat in this turn. Because we can't use the thingy. The
drilling site?
The drilling site,
yeah.
Yes. I need to keep it. And I'm considering leaving Jubak alive because my deck is complete trash at this point. It's only cycle and...
Yeah, but you know how it is. You probably have a deliverance in there and he's gonna get it. And you only have one javelin.
No, that's actually a very valid point.
Yeah. And since you run only one javelin, I think Jubek is the target here.
Yes, and I'm gonna use my counter attack actually.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna use Exorcism.
Exorcism, yeah.
Yes. And be fine for the turn. Maybe I'm taking a little bit too long considering my options and leaving me too little time to do them at the end of the turn. So, he can actually activate my survival right now if he gets the Raven. And that wouldn't be great.
What does the Seeker Talon even do? If it attacks you, it gains stealth again, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually pretty handy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I actually forgot about the P alpha even though I just said it. So.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You had to use it anyway. So here's Deliverance. Hopefully he didn't get it with his Jubek. So that's definitely a warp retreat turn, isn't it?
Yes.
And ability.
Along with my stealth.
Yep.
We also have 3 more turns. That should be enough. Well, I think I should have used a couple more of my stolen cards earlier. And
yeah, that's
really
not a
good.
very intuitive deck to play, so to say.
No.
Do you need Curse of the Raven for the combo?
Yes, I need it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't do any good right now.
Alright, so unless he draws an anti-stealth, you should be fine. Deliverance next turn. Okay, he got a supplies from Jubek. Good.
Yes, that's actually pretty useful. Just gotta dodge, well...
Oh, Oh.
I needed to dodge that one. Well, that didn't work out as planned.
Not really. Oh.
I didn't catch if he actually used it from top deck or not. But if he didn't, that was actually a very good play not using it before.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yes.
If I run one anti-stealth card and play against Raven Guard, I always keep it for deliverance turns. Usually.
Yes, that
Or
was
if
a
I have
very good
lethal,
play in
obviously.
case. So, there, I should have maybe fished a little harder for deliverance. In the turn, I left myself wide open. So the Seeker Talon wouldn't have hit me. So, yes, I think I ran into a trouble of maybe I'm taking a little bit too hard. With just a regular mid-range Nykona in that game, I think I would have been able to just outlast his resources as he was at 3 cards by turn 7 and 8, and just kill him straight with tempo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time. Like, if you would play like a regular ladder Nykona deck, you would have been of much better than with the cheese. But it was still interesting to see. Alright, so he has only Khan left, and you still got both your choices. Right, now we're going to the second game. He's obviously playing Khan, and you switch to Thiel.
Yes,
I see Mortar Strikes. Pretty good.
Yes.
He will be solo most of the time, so that's basically 5 guaranteed damage for 4.
Every door a new horror. Here they come.
So what I'm gonna be doing at the beginning of the game may seem counterintuitive, but I'm actually gonna go for the greedy play in using my ability first turn because I don't have a clear 3 energy play, and I might not get it from Logos Lectora, so I'm just gonna use my ability first turn.
I would have done the same, yeah. I think it's better value. Oh, that's the bad one. I hate it.
Well, it can actually be pretty useful against Khan because it can block his skill rider turn.
Yeah, you're right.
It has some use.
I guess against Khan it's the only card that you get it.
Yes, I actually should have played the Logos Lectora first. Yes, and I would have actually played my Captain Alexeus. So pretty big misplay, and I hope that doesn't repeat itself again.
Okay, I think you're still okay.
Yes, so now unfortunately, I cannot use my ability plus drop Captain Alexeus.
I see.
So I'm gonna have to spend counter attack on nothing. And I'm gonna be shooting his face first.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Instead of healing myself.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good result to get. And I think we're pretty well placed for the rest of the game. Melgator can punish me, but that's not a card that most of these decks run anyway.
Oh.
So I've actually got the opportunity to use Drilling Sight here.
Yes.
Along with Logos Lectora and Suppression Fire to cause a lot of damage.
Yes.
But that could be painful to be facing a sacrifice of Jaghatai. He would only get 4 damage on his face, and we still got a play for the next turn. But I think I'd rather keep the card called Logos Lectora to draw me another Astartes for later on.
So play it safe? Play around
Yes,
sacrifice?
I'm gonna be doing that, yeah.
Okay, I would have been greedy here, fuck it. And totally go face, yeah.
Brilliant Sight is really the power card in this deck, so I wouldn't be wasting all those resources in case he has Jaghatai Sacrifice. So I would have actually played Jaghatai Sacrifice in this board state, which might mean he doesn't have it.
Well,
it's never obvious, but... Sorry, what were you trying to say?
Yeah, I don't know. So now Thiel Lectora, basically, I think.
Yes, I'll be playing it.
That's the best value, I guess. Yeah.
And I guess he doesn't really have it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't play Khan that much, but in my recent builds I don't play Targeted Sacrifice at all.
I really do expect him to have it in his deck, just not in his hand, because I would have personally played it the previous turn.
Against Ultramarines I would put it in my deck, probably. But usually this is a huge suicide card. I don't really like it anymore.
Yes, not events against
Against
Defenders
many
of
things.
Caliban.
For example, Defenders of Caliban or even Lucretia. You can just...
Yeah, so it looks like he doesn't have it, or maybe he's being super greedy. I'm not sure why he would hit the Apothecary, because it's just gonna heal itself at the end of the turn.
It doesn't matter what he hit here, because you heal for 4.
Right, I'm also healing to 4. So yeah, I'm actually not gonna be playing Logos Lector right now.
Yeah, makes no sense. So probably just ability and Cletus command?
Yes. Let's see what we draw first. That's a pretty good card to draw.
Just play the 4/4, I guess.
Yes, I guess I do have 2 Astartes in case he sacrifices.
And it does 2 more damage, and then 2 more damage for sacrifice, so...
And I'm actually gonna be playing the thing here also.
Yeah, why not? I
Just
mean,
to
you have 2
make
of
sure.
those.
I'm not really gonna be able to use them fully with all those stuns too, and Legacy of Vices, so it doesn't really matter if it doesn't get max value.
So he might Stormlands or Sacrifice, but seems he doesn't have either of those.
I'm actually pretty close to lethal and he isn't able to answer any of this. I would actually have lethal on board right now.
Plays
Yes.
Heshik. Interesting.
Yes, definitely interesting. So, in this scenario, the Meatius Curze would have been pretty decent.
I mean, you could have still drawn with Command Bridge.
Yes, but I removed it from my deck.
Oh, did you?
So maybe I won't be able to.
I didn't notice that. I forgot. I
Yes.
forgot.
So I'm gonna be trading my boys. Well, actually, I'm gonna be trading with an Apothecary to keep it alive. It's gonna heal itself a lot anyway. We're gonna play Legacy of Vices because we're always doing it, and it draws also a card.
You can buff your...
Yes, I'm also gonna be buffing this to trade and get a value trade with Suppressing Fire too.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
And I'm actually gonna be playing this too, along with Frontline.
Okay.
Well, that was a mistake. And as I said earlier, it's pretty bad when I can't get enough time to do the plays I've thought of.
Okay,
So,
how
that
about
was a
you
pretty bad
spend
play.
more time what I'm playing?
Yes. It's
Yeah,
not
that was a
pretty.
little misplay. I was like,
Not ideal, really. I also should have just Phage Bastard, so I was
Yes.
healing for anyway.
He healed for anyway, right? But if he doesn't have another Recognition card or Stormlands or Sacrifice, you got it. I mean, there's no way he can deal with that. Okay, he has Reckoning already.
Yes, he's dead, really.
This is a place.
But that's not enough.
So let's make sure to count it. This should draw something like that, for example.
So
We also have the lethal with the Logos anyway.
Yeah, I see. Didn't matter.
So
okay. Despite the misplay, second game goes to you 1-1, so now it's Nykona against Khan in the last game.
So, opening
Yes.
hand wasn't too hot anyway, so we're not really bothered about it.
Yes, in last game, Khan against Nykona. Yeah, we had to redo this one because your opponent first picked Curze. An accident, I guess, or because he didn't know the rules.
Let's remain true.
You just built the deck live, basically. So, let's see how it does. Nothing to do turn 1.
Yeah, and I'm actually feeling really confident in this opening hand.
Yeah, looks good. Coleman next, probably.
In case he uses hero power, then yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's an easy Coleman.
He needs to use Thunderhawk here to deal with the Coleman. I could even stun him, but I think I'd rather keep it. No, I don't think it's worth keeping it.
Now keep it for when he has Reckoning, I think.
I believe I have enough with Legacy of Vices, and by then he'll be pretty much dead already. So I'm actually gonna be using it here to prevent this one from dying to Bindali Bikes, which is actually a pretty good card that I include in my Candex, and Thunderhawk.
Okay, okay. I see the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, that's not really something that bothers me.
I mean, you can kill it and...
Yes, definitely. I'm just making sure that of what play I want to do. And I think even though I could keep the Apothecary Coleman full HP, I'd rather develop the Felician instead of the Torbike squad. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that.
Okay. I would have used ability, Torvik and...
Yes, and Torbike.
Healed.
But I think this one is a lot better in case I wanna be using this one next turn. This is gonna be dealt with definitely, but...
He actually plays this to you, it's okay, interesting.
This card, I don't like the tone in which you're saying that, because it's actually very, very good. You're just a non-believer, let me tell you.
Yes, because it's a bad version of the Raven Guard bikes.
Yes, but the Raven Guard bikes are way overtuned.
Yes, they are. I mean, compare them to the Night Lords, the 3-2 Contra U. Alright, Raven's Talons, I guess.
No, I'm not gonna be using them. At least not here.
Ability.
Yes, I'm thinking ability and Felician probably.
And, yeah, face and another Felician, yeah.
And I'm also considering if I wanna keep it without hitting in case I wanna use them along with this to prevent both their SP, but I'm not going to. Generally, you also wanna use Raven's Talons on Nykona when you have the stealth ability available, because otherwise it might get hard to cycle into it again when you have sneak attacks for free every turn. My opinion, at least. So yeah, I'm actually gonna develop them now.
He still has the same attack sound as with the regular skin.
Yes. It sounds distorted by the helmet, even though he doesn't have it.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a card.
That's a card for which I do not have an immediate answer to. Because more of the squad leaves it at 1 HP.
Yep.
If I had ability, it would be completely dead. But I guess...
You can play it like super safe with ability and command.
Yes, I'm actually gonna have to spend all of these resources. I mainly wanna keep this for after Lectitious and... Or I could instead just go full face with 8 damage.
Yeah, I thought the same. Maybe just Raiders, Torvik, and face.
And that's actually what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, he can actually play mid-range with also the Night Reckoning there. We can also play... He can also play mid-range with the Ebon Keshi. That would hurt us pretty badly. Hopefully Command Bridge can draw unescapable cell in that case.
Mm.
We only run
1.
4 tactics, I believe. So shouldn't be an issue. Leg tissue, legacy of vices, deliverance, and the last one.
Will he just replay
So
it
yeah,
here?
he's just gonna clear. Oh,
He's not replaying it. But yeah, we did Night Reckoning, I totally forgot that.
I would have definitely replayed it.
Yep, same.
So this forces him to not use. This will draw for whom the bell tolls, most likely. We're gonna place this to the sides in case he has the cliff bike, right?
Yeah.
But he cannot, yeah, like this.
You should have placed it to the sides of the stealth guy. Yeah, whatever. I don't think he runs it.
No, it will hurt me instead, right? And I'd rather have that than Lee so hard.
Hmm. Ah, yeah, okay.
This is a place of honor.
So that's a pretty bad turn by him.
Oh, area.
And this is a very strong following turn for me.
Unless he has Stormlands, this is gonna kill him in the next turn.
And even if I still keep the board, sacrifice will actually kill him, so
Yep. Yeah, I don't even know what you're thinking here.
I'm just thinking what I could draw next turn with Command Bridge to kill him, in case he can deal with everything effectively. I don't think he gets anything now, but we could be surprised. Well,
Yeah,
that's
that
not
doesn't do
enough.
it. Unless he has a Stormlands, and Stormlands would be 4 energy, so yeah. That's not it, Chief. That's not it. Oh, he might have the Precognition card.
Yes, that's true.
Ah, oh, Swift Strike, okay.
But that doesn't do it if I draw Command Bridge. No, that does it. I forgot about his face wash. So
You have only bells left, right? I mean, you could still just play Shadow Wardens.
I'm actually contemplating drawing Lectitio with this Legacy of Vices and Edict of Censure, so I can get a following 3 through next turn, but I don't think it's even worth it. I run the Mortars? No, I do not. So
Nope.
yeah, I'm actually gonna be playing Shadow Wardens, and that's it. First this.
Nope.
No, that doesn't work like that.
Emote.
It's not a card you usually see me playing.
Emote. But yes,
Yes,
I would have
I
probably.
can't really play even one game properly, so. So, we have one unescapable cell in deck.
Yep.
And that will kill him.
Yay!
Yes, that's it. So,
you did it.
not
I
very
said
clean.
I told you to include it because of that. I told you. See, you know, it won you the game. I won you the game, basically.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, pretty nice. So you got this round. It was not the smoothest match I saw.
Definitely not. I don't think you'll see me live again. Sorry, Midnight.
Oh, why? Were you a bit like, I don't know,
Well,
flattered or
having
something?
such a strong, handsome man besides me
Oh,
was
yes, of
kind of
course.
keeping me on edge.
I see. Oh
Yeah.
man. All right, Travis Moon. Congratulations to the win, for the win, whatever. English bad, my English bad.
Yes, yeah.
That was still quite enjoyable to see. In between, I won't
No.
include it in the video, but we had some deck building I think that's not suitable for the video. It's a bit too boring. And
Yeah.
nonetheless, that's pretty cool to watch. Thank you for coming. I hope you weren't that serious that we won't see you live again. I hope to do so because, well, we had Constantine now, we had you now, we had Big Pippi. It was all pretty cool for now, so I
I'll
can't say.
definitely tell the other players.
Yeah, I can't say I regret having anyone here yet. So anyway, to the how you called my viewers again? To all the noobs who watched that. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
I hope those misplays. That's just advanced BM. You know, we do that.
They should feel right at home.
Yeah. We pro players sometimes do that. We just play cards randomly, and then it's like, yeah, we still win. It's like advanced bad
Yes.
manners. Yeah, it's all fine.
Exactly.
So anyway, as mentioned, I hope you enjoyed. Don't take all this stuff too serious. I hope to see you next time. Maybe some more transactions. Some new deck guides coming next week. And until then, midnight out. Ravus Moon. Say goodbye.
We'll see you again, guys.
Okay.